Hello everyone, my name is Chris Roberts here at High and Tight in Portland, Maine. And today the questions been asked are, what are the different clipper cutting guide sizes? So we're going to make an attempt to try and answer that question in an easy to understand format for you. I'm going to use my wall senior reflections as an example of that. Clipper guard sizes. The general sizes, the main ones that most people use, range from 0, and they will go up just as high as the highest I have is actually a 10 for a clipper guard, which would be the equivalent of 1¼ inches. What you're going to notice is that on each of your clipper guards, so say for example we chose a number 4, there's going to be two numbers on here. There's going to be the metric. It's going to tell you what the millimeter size is, and it's also going to tell you what the inch size is. When it's referring to the number, so say for example somebody comes in and says, I want a haircut and my barber usually uses a number 4 guard on that. A 4 guard on a wall could be different from how it is on an Andes. Each of the different clipper companies have slight differences, but in general they're usually the same. So you always want to make sure that you verify with the person when they say, oh, I want a number 4 on the sides and the back and I want it blended to the top. So do you mean that you want it to have about a ½ inch left on the sides and the back blended into the top? Because the number 4 in an Andes in a wall means a ½ inch. It might be slightly different in some of the Austers, for example, where they use more of the millimeter sizing. Just a little bit tighter, a little bit small differences, but it can make a world of difference if your client has an expectation here and you're delivering something different from what they were expecting. So you want to make sure that you consult with them properly before you make any of those guard choices. So just to understand how the guards work, you start at your 0 and you're going lower to higher. Lower the number, just as in anything, means it's going to be tighter to the head. When you're using a lower guard number, it's going to be leaving less hair on the head. The higher the guard number goes, the more hair that will be remaining on the head at the end of that particular cut. So if, say, for example, you're doing a number 5 buzz cut, that means that the client wants to have a number 5 guard on top of their clipper. A number 5 guard, just in the wall brand, is 5/8 of an inch. That means that you'll be cutting their hair completely from all around on the tops and on the sides, and you'll have 5/8 of an inch remaining over the entire head when you're done doing that particular cut. So keep that in mind when you're looking at how do I understand how that works. When you're going from one size to another size, the lower the number, the shorter the hairline or the haircut it's going to be, to the higher the number, the more hair that will be remaining at the end. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an indicator of how to determine or understand what are clipper cutting guide sizes. My name's Chris here at High and Tight, and I'll look forward to talking to you in the future.